Hey everyone, I'm just making this quick video as I want to show what I do for repairs for gaming and such, and why I haven't been able to make any proper videos for my repair sessions and such. Well, I'll show you why. Yeah, this is why. As you can see, it's not really the best in shape right now. I'm still trying to get more of the reorganization here, but to be fair, this actually looks significantly better than what it looked like before, if you can believe that. So I guess we should start off with the obvious right here. This is a Commodore 1702 monitor here that I have all apart. The main reason I did this was because I wanted to recap this motherboard with the capacitor kit I got from Luke from Console 5, but I think I got a bit too carried away in taking this apart, and now it's kind of scary in me putting it back together, so I have to look back at my reference photos that I took, but even then, it's still quite the chore. And as you can see, I got another 1702 monitor that I'm hoping to recap soon, but maybe I'll do it in a way that it doesn't require doing this. And so, right behind here, where this light is shining, is a lot of, a bunch of systems that I haven't gone through yet. Some of which I have, like this ColecoVision. I'm hoping to get AV mod on it soon because I have the kit. I just got to get through all this by my feet. And oh, this is interesting. This is the remote for Samsung GX TV, which I do have. That's right under there. And I bet someone in the comments will just say the joke underwear. But if you could, but that TV, I paid about $60 for it from my guy that I work with at the flea market on the weekends. But this actually cost me $20 more to get this because I'm never going to see this kind of remote ever again. So, anyways, and I have a few fat PlayStation 3s. I think all of them are the CCHA's models that everyone keeps going after, and this are more like the Slims. And this computer toolkit, I actually got that with a few Apple Macintosh computers, and I'm hoping to get to in Retrobrite. And that's the Commodore 128 keyboard. The only thing that's holding me back from completing that is the power supply, because I haven't been able to find anyone that could get me the values of the resistors that the power supply used, because the power supply I'm working on, it had a lot of capacitor leakage, so, and I can't find anything. Even the schematics don't tell me the values of it, but I'm hoping I get to that one of these days. And this one, oh boy, this is from an Osborne 1 portable computer. Now, I took that apart with the intent of recapping the power supply with the custom capacitor kit that Luke was really nice enough to get me, and I did that, but and I thought it was clear, but then I disassembled the keyboard and I found a lot of rust dust and such around the keyboard, and I had to do quite a lot of repair and such, and I'm not sure whether this right here will affect the performance of the keyboard. I'm kind of scared because I don't know where else to get replacements for this other than getting another Osborne 1 portable computer, which I have no intention of doing. But that's all that. Oh yeah, this is like a vintage cartridge cleaning kit, which the only thing wrong with that is it doesn't include the small piece that is used to clean the FX slots on the Super Nintendo console, which is kind of annoying. But anyways, oh yeah, this is the Famicom disk drive, and I'm taking the disk drive out of that to replace the one that's in here, because that's been sitting there for quite a long time now, because I can never get that disk drive to actually work. And what just dropped? Oh yeah, that's screws. But anyways, I mean, the Famicom part works, but the disk drive doesn't. And this isn't the original one. This is actually coming from another Famicom disk system that we have to take off, and it did work, but then all of a sudden it just didn't want to work. So I'm hoping I replace the belt and recap this. It'll be good to go, and then my friend will be extremely happy on those books. That's going to be for another video because I have plans for those. But like half of the stuff is actually my my boss's systems I need to get around to fixing up. But he's a pretty patient man. And yes, that Odyssey 2 is mine, which I plan to do recap and AV mod to it. Same with the Pong systems. But over here, if we go over yonder, yeah, and that's the part of the keyboard for the Osborne 1. And this is the Shure, the portable like microphone that you clip onto your shirt, the top of your shirt and such, that was kind of long overdue, but I need to get around to setting this up. I'm hoping to do that after this. And right here is what was seen previously in my unboxing video. This is the PlayStation X, or the PSX. And this is, and if you're curious about the specific model, it's a DESR 7700. And it does work, but two things that I want to get done first. First, I need a power down converter or a custom power supply so I can plug this into my North American outlet with no problems. And two, I need to do more research on the hard drive because I've been told that this like a system, the most known prone failure point is the hard drive. So I need to get that flash and replace it with a new hard drive. But I've been told by some people saying that the hard drive is married to the system, that there's no way replacing it, but some people say it doesn't. So I need like strong and conclusive evidence. And over here is the case of the computer of the Osborne 1. That's the chainsaw I ordered a few weeks ago because I'm cutting down a bunch of trees for my mother so that she can have more area to possibly put more grass in it. But I'm hoping to build a garage for her as well because her shed is just really beyond repair. And I bought this dresser here on the Facebook Marketplace just so I can have more space to stock more stuff. And yes, that's a Philips CDI. That's the top loader. That's the top loading version. I had that pre-modded with RGB so that I don't have to do any work to it. And it's region free. And this is a bin of PlayStation 2 controllers that have random responses or just unresponsive. This is so goddamn annoying. Anyone that has worked on PlayStation 2 controllers will tell you exactly how much they hate working on these kind of controllers. And I do have like a replacement boards to fix this issue, but like I said, I gotta get through all this to get around to it. So I'm hoping this week will be more productive. And these last two bins here are just my power cables, power supplies, and controllers for various systems. Oh, and this is an oscilloscope. I hope I pronounced that right. I got this for free from my guy Larry with the intent to repair it, so you will be seeing a video on this soon. Same goes with these CED movies, but actually it's right over here. Oh my god, this is heavy. Oh yeah, that's the electric compressed air spray, which I'm glad I picked up because I'm never buying a compressed air spray can again. But yeah, this is a CED player. I need to do work to this so I can sell it and get it out of my place. And here's new speakers I bought for my computer by Logitech and a bunch of other stuff I need to get repaired. So yeah, you can see it's quite the mess. As well as this, and that's one of the next things I'm going to be doing is repairing those Wii motes, because one of my biggest pet peeves about those Wiimotes, everyone keeps leaving the batteries in those Wiimotes before they put them in storage. It's really, really annoying because they're going to leak and it's going to cause damage to not only the battery plates but also the motherboards on the controllers themselves. So more often than not, I do get the repair, but sometimes they won't get fixed up because of some failure point that I can't pinpoint. But anyways, and yes, that's the Hotco desoldering gun, which is one of the best things I've ever bought in my life. So that's $245, well worth it. And I have this, of course it's not the Hotco brand, but it works for me. And like the soldering iron station I have, yes, of course it's not Hotco brand, but I don't really necessarily need it to be. The only Hotco stuff I do have is the desoldering gun and the filter there. And I have like a couple of TVs here. These are specifically Sony Trinitrons, as well as one or two of these up here. The reason I have a bunch of these TVs is because I'm planning to do RGB mods to them, and a couple of them that have the VCR combo player on them, like this Panasonic one. I'm planning to combine a few games systems into them, just tear out the VCR unit and just make like a combo player, something like the NES Sharp TV, only you won't have to pay a lot to me to get one of these things. But I will do a video to let you know when I'm going to start doing work on them, because I'm hoping it will work out. And of course I can't do the Sony Trinitrons because, actually, I don't know if the Trinitrons ever released a model of it where they had a VCR unit attached to it. I could be wrong. Someone please correct me about that. And that's a box and television. Does it have the system inside? No, it doesn't, but I am working on another television system. And this box, oh yeah, this is where I got the CDI games from, but that's a story for another time. And speaking of games, they're right here. And more often than not, sometimes I'll use them for testing. And I got my own personal games. Some of the games here I've had in my family a very long time. Like, take for example, oh, here's a good example. This copy of Sonic the Hedgehog, that's been in my family since we first got it. It's kind of strange that I still remember this looking exactly how I remembered. That mouse pad was just someone gave me. Don't know why, I don't know when I requested that, but... And what do I have in these two bins here? Oh yeah, they're parts for various systems, like this is the shells, and I think the bottom is the motherboards, right? Oh no, I have the Intellivision. Hey, I've been looking for that thing for a while now. That's the... Oh jeez, I can't remember what that computer is, but... Why is the lighting system not good here? Yeah, it's the Tandy computer. I got it from a guy on the Facebook Marketplace who actually gave me a receipt, an actual receipt for that transaction, which is quite interesting. And this is the bin I keep my personal systems in because I like to keep them stored elsewhere. And of course I have a bunch of other stuff that I need to sort through here. And this box here actually contains my Resident Evil 2 board game that I kickstarted on Streamforged. Same thing with the Resident Evil 3 box, though it's under this crap here. Though I am going to pledge to the next Resident Evil board game. That's the power supply for the Commodore 128. But yeah, you could pretty much see I have a lot more work to do in order to get things going here. And yes, that is an actual Pokemon branded cereal. I got that from my boss a few months ago when he got that. That was available at Walmart. I don't think they sell those anymore, and I think those expire like the sell point is like next month. I could be wrong. And for some reason I like to display the boxes I got with other systems, such like this box here recently, because I need to get that. I was tempted to go for the Manta kit, but I'm not sure whether or not the tips there are magnetized. But yeah, as you can see, I have quite the crap to go through, and it will be a while before I have like a more organized and professional video to do. So hopefully you understand why it's taken me quite the while. And by the way, those CED movies, that bin is heavy as hell. But yeah, thanks for watching this, and until next time, I will catch you all later, so have a great night.